My name is Nicole and today we'll be looking at multiplication. We will be looking at the equation 24 multiplied by 14. First we will estimate what this product might be. I took the 24 and I rounded it up to 25, while I took the 14 and I rounded it up to 15, because those numbers are a little easier to work with. I split the 15 and decomposed them into 10 multiplied by 25 plus 5 multiplied by 25. Because I made use of the distributive property by splitting the equation into two partial products. Next, I took the 25 and I times it by 10, which equals 250. Because 25 is actually 25 decimal 0. And when we are multiplying by 10, you move the decimal place 1 to the right. To get the product of 125, I counted 25 groups of 5. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. I created an additional equation of my two addends being 250 plus 125 equals the sum of 375. And because I increased both of my factors, the product for this equation should be less than 375. Now I will show a concrete representation of the equation 24 multiplied by 14 using base 10 blocks to create an array. We will be focusing on the sides of the array to begin, specifically the top and the left side. At the top I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And on the left side, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so I just have to fill in the rest of the array. 10, 20, 30, 40. 4, 8, 12, and 16. So if you are to count the outsides of the array, it shows 24 multiplied by 14. I will now show the pictorial representation of my array along with a symbolic representation at the same time. I left the concrete representation on the board to show that I've made no changes throughout the concrete, pictorial, and symbolic modes. And so I'm going to draw out the two 100 flats at the top. And then I actually had 3 groups of 4 10 rods. And then I actually had 16 single 1 units. And so going back, I had 24 at the top, 14 on the left side. And so I actually made partitions within my array to create 6 partial products, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I had 10 times 10 equals 100, 10 times 10 equals 100. I had 4 times 10 equal 40, 4 times 10 equal 40, 4 times 10 equal 40, and 4 times 4 equals 16. And so I'm going to write down my partial products right on the side over here. So 10 times 10 equals 100, 10 times 10 equals 100, 4 times 10 equals 40. 4 times 10 equals 40. And 4 times 10 equals 40. And 4 times 4 equals 16. And so I have 6, 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10 equals 130. And so 100 plus 100 plus 100 equals 300. And so my equation being 24 multiplied by 14 gives us the product of 336. And so I'm going to show you my personal strategy that I used, which was the expanded form. And so my equation was 24 multiplied by 14. And so what I did was I multiplied 4 times 4, which is 4 groups of 4 ones equals 16. And then I multiplied 4 times 20, which equaled 4 groups of 2 tens equals 80. And then I multiplied 10 times 4, which is 10 groups of 4 ones equals 40. And then I multiplied 10 times 20 because 10 groups of 2 tens equals 200. And so I'm going to simply add up all my 4 products. So 6, 80 plus 40 is 120 plus 10 is 130. And so 100 plus 200 equals 300. And so 24 multiplied by 14 equals a product of 336.